Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold. I'm coming in to do an energy update for my fire signs. It has been so long since I did the element videos. I'm super excited to get back to it. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on, but I plan on coming to you guys with new content and pretty much just keeping you updated, letting you know what's been going on in my life, all the transitions and changes that I've experienced, and I'm just inspired and ready to get back to this and support the collective. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and the collective. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rays, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. My fire signs are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Do keep in mind, if you like these videos, to like, share, subscribe, spread the love, spread the wealth, and let's keep going. All right, so what do us fire signs need to know? I'm a Leo sun, so these messages resonate with me as well. What do my fire signs need to know? The moon is the first card out. Move the box over there. The 10 of Swords. We got the Hierophant, the High Priestess, all right, and our outcome cards are the 4 of Swords, Father of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. Okay. So with the moon energy coming out, this card is symbolizing that fire signs are in a space of being very emotional. There's a lot of emotions that are coming up to the surface, a lot of things to be explored that have been taking place over your life. And it feels like you're really in a reflective state, in a space where you're looking over your life, analyzing the things that you've done, missed opportunities, analyzing opportunities that you're hoping to manifest, analyzing where you are and where you want to be, where you've been and where you want to go. And so this is in a space of really tuning into your history, but using it to create your present and then in turn create your future, create a better future. And so what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of stones left unturned. And what that's meaning, like when they're saying that, is there's a lot of things about your life that you never really explored, memories that you had hoped to forget, things that you were putting behind you and you just never wanted to revisit. Rather, if it was mistakes that you made, maybe mistakes that others have made, you know, just things that you truly wanted to not face. You didn't want to look at them for whatever reason. Rather, if it was because it was something you messed up on, or if it was because something that someone else had done to you and it was extremely painful. Looking at this moon energy, it feels like whatever has been hidden or that you've been trying to avoid, it is coming up to the surface. And so you may be experiencing dreams or having memories that you haven't thought of in years, maybe that you completely forgot about, coming to the surface to the point where you're in a space of like, wow, I forgot that happened to me or whatever. So this is a time of taking a trip down memory lane. This moon energy is also about the new moon energy that we are in. This is the time of planting seeds. And so you're not going down memory lane just to do so. You're going down memory lane, like I said, to revisit the past, to create the present and create a better future. So you're looking at the way things were. You're looking at who you were when you created the things the way that they were. You're looking at, like I said, missed opportunities and opportunities that you're hoping to manifest. You're going into a completely different space of trying to just create based on what you weren't able to create based on the mistakes that you've made. And so the moon energy coming out first lets you know what this is all about. Moving into the 10 of Swords, this energy is diving into those memories because a lot of it is not beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The outcome of it could be beautiful, but the situation itself was not beautiful. It's painful. It's something that there's some things that you don't want to relive. There's some things, like I said, that you worked hard to forget. There are things that you swore to yourself you didn't want to remember and stuff like that. And I'm seeing now that through conversations with others, through songs, through memories that you just are sitting and thinking of yourself, you're going to be really feeling it. Like it's feeling that heaviness of those memories, maybe feeling some grief for things that didn't work out, maybe feeling some regret. This Ten of Swords is coming in as like a heavy energy that's associated with the moon energy. So it's like some of these memories are going to bring you into a space where you're really like, man, I'm hurt. Like, I can't even believe I did that. Why did I do that? Or why did such and such do that to me? I never saw it like this. I thought they loved me, blase, blase. And so this is about knowing nothing ended by a mistake. If it ended, it was supposed to end. The universe does not make mistakes. And so grieve, go through your emotions, feel sad, feel upset, feel happy, feel grateful, because everything in our life happens for a reason, and all of us have made mistakes. Mistakes are often our biggest stepping stones. You don't know where you're going until you go there. You don't know that something may not work out until you try it. Sometimes you got to try it 5, 6, 7 times because you think it's going to work differently. That's like those relationships where it's like, okay, it didn't work this way, but maybe if we change this aspect because I thought that this is what was bothering me. Then you change that and then you realize, no, it's not that, until eventually you see, okay, it's just the relationship. We've tried this, we tried that, we tried this, we tried that. Nothing worked, here we are. And so mistakes are not meant for you to beat yourself up. They're not meant for you to say, oh my God, I'm a terrible person because I kept going back to this thing that I knew wasn't working, or I kept doing this and trying to get something to work that wasn't. Mistakes are our biggest growth. They are our biggest stepping stones. And so utilize this moment that you're sitting back and looking at memories and taking a trip down memory lane to do so in a reflective state that makes you grateful. Because if you did not experience those things exactly as you had, you would not be in the situation that you are in right now, and you wouldn't be able to manifest better moving forward because you wouldn't have learned the lessons that you needed to learn to grow. So the Hierophant is the center focus of your reading. That's pretty much what I was just diving into. This is that energy of looking back at every lesson that you've learned, looking back at who you were in every single moment that you've created certain things, and what did they bring you? What lessons did you learn from those situations? So instead of going back into a space and looking at everything as the victimhood, like, oh, I experienced this, I'm sad, or I lost all these friends and this and that. You can look at your life in that way. You can look at the people that you've lost and all that and see yourself from a victim space, or you can look at it through the lens of love and growth and opportunity and say, you know what? It is what it is, and it had to be that way, but this is what so-and-so taught me, or this is what that situation taught me. And now because of that, I want to manifest this way. So that's what I'm meaning when I'm saying looking back at those memories, but using them to create the present and create a better future. Looking back and saying, you know what? Sorry, I need some water. I realized that in that moment, I thought that was the right thing for me. However, it was not, and now we're here. And this is what lesson I learned, and moving forward, no, I would not do that again. I don't want to create it. So it's pretty much not regretting what you've done, but accepting it and knowing that you don't have to do that moving forward because you've already learned that lesson. You've already done what you've done. So then we have the High Priestess. This is a heavy week of manifestation. So what I was saying is that this moon card is reflective of all the emotions and stuff coming up, but it is also very reflective of that new moon that is here. We are in the space of new moon energy, and so that is all about embracing the seeds that you're hoping to plant, embracing the seeds that you want to water this spring. What are you trying to manifest? So don't get stuck so much on the past that you just keep recreating that and replaying that over and over and over again in your mind to the point you're inactive. No, revisit the past so that you can move forward on a new space and a new day and be like able to use that and be like, okay, so this went that way. I don't want that anymore. I'm ready to go towards this. And also rest. Manifest positions where you can gain more rest for yourself, because with the things that are coming into your life, you might be go, 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 go. Rest is very much so necessary. It's a time for you to sit back and manifest opportunities that allow you to dig deep into yourself, breathe, ground, and rest. You've had a tumultuous time. You've had constant revelations, drama, chaos, lessons, just things coming in, back and forth, back and forth. Like you haven't had any breaks. So this is a time to manifest peace and opportunities to rest and rejuvenate in all areas of your life. And then that brings us to the outcome card. So looking at these, we have the 10 of Cups, which is all about your wish fulfillment. This is, again, going into that manifestation energy, that high priestess energy. What is your 10 of Cups? You're really focused and in this space of wanting to know what is your fulfillment and wanting to accomplish that. Like, tired of pretty much running the rat race. And it's crazy because my sister and I, sorry guys, my ears were itching. My sister and I talked about, life when you become an adult. It kind of feels like you're just on a hamster wheel. You're doing the same thing over and over again, but that's only if you choose to. And so what is your idea of happiness? It may not look like it did 10 years ago. It may not look like it did last week. Maybe this week your idea of happiness is to just run away, quit your job, and be a hippie on the beach, or whatever. That's an extreme example, but it's just saying, when you think about life and you think about aging, because we all are, every single day we're getting older than the day before. So when you look at life in those terms, this energy is saying, when you close your eyes at night and when you think about aging, and if you were to be told that you're going to die in 4 days, would you be happy with the life that you're living? What would be a life that you would be happy to live? I guarantee you it's not about like, man, I just really wish I had $50 billion or whatever. You're going to think about the memories you didn't get to make with your family, or the places you didn't get to travel, or that job that you really hoped that you really wish that you would have went to school or tried to pursue. Those things. What makes you happy? What makes your heart sing? What fulfills your soul? Because in reality, that is how you should be living every day. Thinking about what your 10 of Cups is, what fulfills your soul, and at least doing one thing every day that moves you towards that. Moves you towards something that feels good for you. Life is not just about us getting caught in trying to make money and trying to fulfill the expectations or the obligations that we've placed upon ourselves or that others have placed upon us. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to take time for yourself, to be yourself, and to honor the parts of you that need it, that need love, that need you to be and show up for yourself. So then we have the Father of Cups. This is you manifesting from a place of stability emotional stability, because you can manifest from fear or love. And with you going through these emotions and everything, like I said, you could be creating a space where you're coming from straight victimhood of like, so-and-so did this to me. My whole life, people been doing this to me, this and that. However, you have to take accountability for the part you play in certain things, such as not letting go of a relationship that you should let go of. And then the person comes in and hurts you again. Is that completely their fault? Or did you open the door to allow them to come in to do that again and again and again? So yes, it sucks that they, did what they did, but after the first time and you let them come back in, it was still your fault. You have to take responsibility for that. And then if you took it past the second time and they did the same thing to you that time, then at that point, it's literally like, what are you doing? When are you going to accept your part in the role that you're playing in the situation? And so this is that acceptance of it being what it is, and knowing that, okay, I created that situation. I'm taking responsibility for that. However, now I'm going to move forward because of that. And this is what I'm creating. This is what I want to manifest. I'm not going to allow myself to get caught in this space anymore And instead, I'm choosing to move forward. I'm choosing to do something else. I'm choosing to be this person. I'm choosing to show up for myself now in this way. And that is where you're manifesting from. So it's creating a whole different vibe, which then brings me to the Four of Swords. You are in a space this week of enlightenment. This is enlightenment of oneself. And so that's what this reading is going to be called, the enlightenment. Like, you're becoming enlightened on yourself. And once you get that kind of power and gain that power over your own life and over yourself, you create an entirely different view for you, an entirely different perspective, and an entirely different life. It puts you in a position where you can manifest something that you probably didn't believe to be possible. And now it is. So this is an energy today and this week where you're using the past to create who you are here to be. Create what you want to see in your life. Create the dreams that you've had into reality, because that's what we're always doing. Every day we're choosing to create. What are you creating? Think about that. So that has been our first reading back, Fire Signs. Super short, to the point. I love you guys. I'm super happy to be back. Thank you again for all your support, for those that have kept supporting me despite my lack of activity. I'm ready to get back to my Attracting My Life, A Life Beyond Your Dreams video series. You guys, I have so many surprise announcements in those videos waiting for you. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy to be back. I love you. If you would like to book a service with me, I am doing specials because I am back at it. So feel free to message me. My contact information and my website will be down below in the description box. Peace, love be upon you. Namaste. Thank you.